Let's see. And it says I'm live. Okay, seems to be working. Sound seems to be okay. So, hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Hisame at Work. Today we have a very special line art from the Aoi Manga International company. I was thinking like what studio I think is more correct to say. I had such a nice introduction, then I confused my words. So these are two characters from their comic, and the line art was done by Kairi, and I'm going to color it for the Tanabata event. So it's kind of like the ColorMeCollab, so that I can use what every colors I want. And I'm gonna try and do something in kind of like the characters from Game of Thrones, two of them. Hi June, how are you? How's it going? I'm gonna try and see here. I wanted to do this line art without zooming in, but I don't think that will be possible. I wanted to leave it, you know, full size, like I see in some of those YouTube videos where they just put it on fast forward and everything looks great, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. Like, I need to zoom in, there's just so much detail here. Hi, sun is up, how are you? How's everything? I'm gonna try and color it like Game of Thrones characters. And I think that I actually have to do this black here. No, should have left it red. And actually that line art, I should lock it so I don't color on it, because I always do that. So this line art is from Kairin, and she did it for the Tanabata event. I'm great. You? I'm doing good. I'm happy I'm getting my teeth done. I can now eat like a human being again. Yay! Like, you never realize how much you need your teeth until you lose them. Oh, hi Victoria! How's it going? I'm not sure. I think that's her dress there, so that's just part of him. I am good. How are you? I am coloring line art from Kairin. She did this for the Tanabata coloring event. The two characters are from the Aoi Manga International. And there are a lot of details here, so I'm trying to figure out where everything goes. And I'm kind of trying to do like Game of Thrones characters. When do you go up Stardew Valley? I mean, what days? You mean if I live stream Stardew Valley? Gonna color this here. There are a lot of open shapes which kind of make it difficult for coloring with Clip Studio Paint. I mean, it would be difficult with any program, really. Do it the old-fashioned way by hand. Will you start playing with your sister? So I don't stream Stardew Valley that much because there are not a lot of people that come in and join to see. So I just usually don't. I'm doing the series with Stardew Valley already, and I just don't want to make my channel all about Stardew Valley because I'm not a gaming channel, I'm an art channel, so that's not what I want to do. I like to play and relax and have fun. I don't want to turn gaming into my job. I mean, it feels kind of weird to make a living out of just playing video games online. I mean, I know people make a living playing football, but it's just that not something that I'm interested in. No, it's not. Hisame is a Japanese name. Here we go. I'm coloring in those spaces. I don't think there's a hole there. I'm just gonna fill it up. Let's see, can I do it faster with the bucket tool? Yep. Of course, with the bucket tool, with such a finely detailed line art, you do have to go in and then fill in all of these shapes. Oh, sorry, just had a blackout. I'm so sorry. Hi, Anna. Glad to have you on the channel. Haven't seen you in a long time. How have you been doing? How is work? This is a really nice line art. I never do any romantic stuff. So this is a nice change for me to try and do something different. I'm also gonna try a different style. Finally, I can see you live. Yay! I'm kind of trying to decide on the skin color, and it's gotta be something pretty pale. I think this one's pale enough. It's another line art from Aoi Manga International. Today is my day off. Yay. For days off. But I think I'll need to lighten up the hair. Cause the skin is gonna be already pretty pale, and I think he's gonna look just like a ghost, so I'm gonna try and avoid that. Make him look like a live human being. I have to go. Oh, okay, Victoria, take care, have fun. Bye bye. Okay, let's see. So many details. So overwhelmed. I can do this. Oh my god. Trying to figure out which is which. Yeah, he's too yellow. Doesn't look really like a healthy color. Gonna try something a little bit darker. Make my life easier as well. Too messy. Just close those lines there. Just gonna close the window. They seem to be repairing something, and they're just making a lot of noise right in my ear. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hope not. I'm gonna color the hair. So there were some theories about Targaryens actually being in Westeros, sorry, Valyrians or something like that, being in Westeros a long time before the first man came. So I'm really excited for the new season. Hope it will be good. It's gonna be the last season of Game of Thrones, and then they're gonna do some spin-offs. So I'm eager to see how that turns out. For the Aoi Manga International, I haven't gotten a chance to read their comics yet. I just took part in the event because Maria invited me, and I just love the ColorMeCollab event. So I am actually late for this event. I think it already ended, but I'm not sure. They said that I could still submit. So that's another thing on my to-do list. Once I finish moving, like that's gonna be such an adventure. I really do not look forward to that, but... Oh, hi there guys! Welcome to my channel. Can you tell us about the story of the two characters? I really love this kind of hair. I could never draw hair like this, but it is so hard to color. I mean, whenever I try and draw messy hair like this, it just always ends up like a horrible jumbled mess. So hats off to um, Kairi for making this hair. It's a lot more difficult than it looks. To make it messy but still look orderly enough that you can tell apart which strand of hair is which. And then also remember what you did. Like I did one complex line art for the first time I participated in the ColorMeCollab, and everybody was like, "Ha, Hisame, your line art is too hard to color." And a lot of them colored it bad because they couldn't tell which thing was which, so kind of amuses me the idea if they had tried to color this one, what would have happened. Because I'm having a hard time keeping up, but it is awesome. So I'm fairly confident that once I do finish it, it will look great. I'm trying to get all the details here. I started this line art with big plans because you know you see all those speed paintings online on YouTube where they just color everything and it's a big canvas and you can see everything all the time. Um, and I just couldn't do it. I need to zoom in. And kind of makes me wonder if they have two computer screen and they put on one of the computer screens the navigation window and they captured that. So I think that might be one way they do it. It's definitely something I'm thinking of trying out. Once I move, I will have room for two computer screens, I hope. Yeah, I want to get some other equipment as well for other things. So, here's to hoping that everything works out. As usual, I overestimated my efficiency and I was thinking, oh, I can do this in 2 hours, and it's already half an hour and I barely colored anything. Like, I do this every stream, like, I'm gonna finish this in 2 hours. Nope, 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 nope. I'm just a very bad judge of time. And like this used to happen before when I did my comics all by myself. So for those of you new to my channel, June Fender is the one that's helping me with my comic and making sure I meet my deadlines so that I don't spend like a bajillion hours on one panel and never finish anything. Cause she's super fast. She is the lightning artist. I was watching some Boruto, the new um, Naruto series. Yeah, and they give themselves fancy titles like that. I kind of remembered why I stopped watching Naruto in the first place. Like, it always goes on this grand monologue about friendship between boys and how friendship is important, and it's always between two guys. Like, it's never a friendship between a guy and a girl that is platonic. And women are just like, they're around to support. Like, the team was, Sasuke and Naruto, and they were like two boys, and they had these great superpowers. And Sakura was the healer of the group. But like, thank you for giving us traditional female jobs as nurse. But I can't be too upset at the author. After all, he's a guy. I'm pretty sure it's hard for him to think like a woman. And the romance novels made by women are no better. They're just so boring. Most of the time, it's just one woman. She can't decide between which guy she should kiss. And she often ends up kissing both of them, and then she goes back to the guy she kissed originally. Like, oh, I went on an adventure, and now I know that you're the one that I love, and I'm gonna stick with you. I don't have any more curiosities now. I've kissed the other guy, so I'm not interested in him anymore. That's such a bad message to give. Like, the protagonist, is always confused, the heroine. Like, Which guy should I hook up with? That guy or the other guy? So at least for Naruto, you know, he wants to be friends with everybody and he fights to keep those friendships strong and whatever, and everybody to be happy ever after. So between those and Naruto, I prefer to watch Naruto. And at least for Naruto, it has like a good compromise. Like usually the wisest characters are female. Like the guys are like always goofballs. So I think it's a good compromise, you know. Men are the center of attention and they do everything and they move the plot forward, but wisdom is with the women, so you gotta listen to what they say. Let's see, my stream, is it healthy? Yep, seems to be. I'm checking. Okay, so these kind of look like ravens to me. I'm not sure if they were meant to be doves, but they kind of look like ravens, so I really like that. So I'm gonna color all of them black, but I want to leave one white, and because you have white ravens in like Game of Thrones, so. But I don't know which one I should keep. I think I'll keep this one here. I don't know. I will color them and decide later. Definitely don't be afraid to change colors. Could be parrots. Yeah, I was looking at the tail here, and I think they might be actually parrots. I wish I had gotten a chance to speak with Kairin, but you know, there's like 7-hour time zone difference, and I just like barely sent her a message to let her know that I'm doing this. I didn't have the opportunity to talk with her because only yesterday I decided to do this today. Yes, Lyanna and Rhaegar. The character names from the manga are, I think, Kasshoku, and Kimidori. I didn't have a chance to read the comic. I'm gonna do that, like I said, when I finish moving, and I will link in the stream to their Facebook artist page, and I'm gonna go check and see if they have any prints for sale. I'm gonna try and find the link for that. If I can't find it, I'll message them to send me all the links so that I can put all the proper links in the video. I've been meaning to finish reading the books as well. Hi Tracerhead, how are you? Welcome to my channel. How's it going? I am coloring a line art from Kairin, and she did this for the Aoi Manga International studio. Comic book publishing studio. I forgot the whole title. I gotta write it down. Thanks. Yes, she did a lovely line art. Usually I don't do romance stuff like this, but I thought it would be like a good change. Why did my page rotate? Don't want it to rotate. Sometimes I push buttons by accident because they're next to one another. Don't you hate that? Like when you want to do something and you push another key on your keyboard and it does something else. Jealousy? What jealousy? Okay, I'm gonna put some blue winter roses in her hair. Although at this point I think it's easier if I select the outside and then go selection, invert selected area, and now I can just color like so to put the base colors on. Your real job. I am human. I don't know what you meant by your question. I think maybe Aoi didn't hear my question, although they did say something in the comment. Now they're just being silent. I was wondering if they saw that I have my mic on, although I put a big message in front. But maybe if you watch this stream on your phone, you don't get the whole picture. I don't know. Hope you all can hear me very well. Today is a lucky day. The gods of the internet have blessed me with a good connection, so I can channel my artsy awesomeness to you guys. Oh, Kirani! How are you? How are you, Kirani? Can you hear me okay? Yes, it is gorgeous. I do avoid doing romancy stuff, but it's kind of fun, I admit it. I admit it. I admit it. I generally don't like to do romance stuff, but I saw this line art and it's full of details which I just love. I love details. I love like really complicated art that you never finish in time. Like you always blow the deadlines on it. Like that's the kind of stuff that I'm attracted to. I know I shouldn't. Sometimes it's a pain for June and I make her life difficult when I do a sketch and I ask her, oh, do the line art for this. And like you have a month for it, but I'm sure you'll finish in time. And you also have all these other things to do, and I'm surprised that she always finishes. Like she has magic powers, June. That hair, like, dang, yes. It is so hard to do this kind of hair. Like, I've tried to do it so many times and it always ends up like a horrible jumbled mess. Yeah, I love HD stuff. I'm still surprised to this day that I'm playing Stardew Valley, but it just has a different kind of complexity and you can add so much to that game. Okay, so now I'm gonna do I'm not sure what's here. I should have maybe looked at a reference image of how the parts are. What's the game called? What game? So I'm kind of trying to get the colors from this because I just love how this art looks. So it's kind of a purplish blue. So I'm gonna go that direction more. Yep, now I think I matched it. Sorry, I misheard. My daughters were being mischievous and I thought you said something about some other game. No, no, no. Oh, just Witcher and Stardew Valley. Oh, but have you guys seen Mew Motors? Like, you have to see Mew Motors. It is just the cutest game. I've never been much of a fan of Mario, but Mew Motors is amazing. Like a Mario Kart, I mean. Let me just show you a bit. Mew Motors. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. I'm gonna die. Yes, Mew Motors. Yes, that's how you spell it. Oh, with an O. Let me write in the chat so it's clear. Mew Motors. Oh my flip, yes. It is just adorable. And I think it just came out of what do you call it? Early access. That is so cute. It is super duper cute, and I love how the driving handles. Um, it's so easy to drive. I mean, for the first time in a racing game, I came out second. Usually, I'm always like the last person to reach the finish line, and all the other computer generated players finish first. Or if I'm playing with my husband, he of course finishes and then waits a long time for me to finally reach the finish line with my car completely destroyed and just like one wheel trying to get at the end. Um, but this one was so easy to drive. I loved it. Oh wait, the line goes there. Hmm. So it's actually this way. Yeah, and I love the animation at Mew Motors. So when you do wreck your car, like the license plate will be barely hanging on and trembling. I usually like your game recommendation. I shall have to check it out. Yes, please do check it out. I think it's much more fun if we play like several people together. Although I think it only has couch co-op, which I'm very disappointed in that. I mean, it's okay that I can play with my husband, but um I don't think we can play because we're not in the same room, but I'll have to see what we can do about it. Also, it's pretty expensive right now, so there's no hurry. We're gonna try and see when we can catch it again at $6. I think it was on Kinguin. My husband found a discount for it. Free, free days of Rocket League, so I downloaded that recently. Soccer with cars. uh, Yeah, I'm not a fan of soccer and cars either. Like, I really like motorcycles, but like nobody wants to do a game with motorcycles. I don't know why they hate them. Like, is the mechanic really that difficult to program? What is the issue? I would really love to know. I sadly have such little time. I like those games because I just hop into a match and then log out. Yeah, I understand. Like, I didn't have any time to finish Mew Motors either, and I would have liked to finish them. I really want more time to play something like Stardew Valley, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think you'll get any free time until your kids go to college, because you have three of them. So, good luck. It was nice knowing you. The joys of being a parent. Like, I will postpone that as long as I can. But still then trying to maintain my gamer status by playing Pokemon, trading cards, and a few others. Yeah, I totally understand you. I mean, I have little time and um I don't have any kids. Like, I don't even have a cat. Once they're in public school, we should have a tiny bit more. Yeah. I'm starting to think that school was just a way for parents to get rid of their kids. Like, it was said, oh, for the education of the new generation and everything, but really, it was all a secret plot to get rid of the kids 8 hours a day. Homeschool, yeah. Kind of reminds me of that part in Hotel Transylvania where you have the werewolf family and they have a bunch of kids, and then the ship has a daycare for them, and he's surprised that you'll take our kids willingly. Daily plans, and I was thinking that's too original. Yeah. I'm gonna see what color I'm gonna do this scarf. Maybe I should do it all white. But then it will look like she's in her underwear. Because usually the white layer of the kimono was the underwear. Kind of. But I just want a strong contrast between them. So many things there. I'm trying to figure out which is gonna be which. Maybe I should do this one white and blue for everything. Yeah, public school was probably designed to help educate kids and parents. Oh no, I don't think it's that sad of a story. No, they really did need a literate population, I'm sure. Okay, let's see if I can color this like that. I don't understand how this piece is going here. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Like, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I think it's a different piece there, so maybe I can color it differently. I wish that was the fantasy, but now listening to my grandparents' stories. My grandparents, most of them didn't have much schooling. Okay, June, take care. Thanks for coming by. Hmm. I'm really not sure how this is supposed to go. I'll just make it blue like this so it fits better. Oh wait, there's another shawl that just came out of there? Oh no, it's the same one. Okay, now I get it. No problem. So I think it comes that way and goes the other way around. Okay, take care, Kirani. Miss Rebellious today. Teenage time already? Your joys have been short-lived. Have an epic day. Can't wait to see the colored version. Yes, I am determined to finish at least the base colors today. And I'm gonna have to decide on a background. And I think I'm gonna do something green. This is far too small to color with the bucket tool, so I'm just gonna fill in here the spots. And I think actually I should do these chains with copper. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give it a more orangish color. Because in the lore, the metal of the first man is bronze, and the first crown that the Starks had was bronze. So I'm gonna make it an orangish color and fill it in later. Let me just replace my pen nib because it's completely eroded. I think I have just a little stump coming out of my stylus. There we go, new pen nib. So I am using a Wacom Intus Pro medium-sized tablet. This is like the best combination that I've had so far. There we go, much faster. Now I'm thinking maybe I should have put this on a different layer, because the chains are coming above this, and when I'm gonna wanna color the base to give it the shading, I'm gonna have problems selecting the brown parts. If they're not all interconnected, I'm not gonna be able to select them properly. So I may have to select that later on. Oh, and here comes the train again. I was hoping it would not interrupt my live stream, but I hoped for too much. So I live right next to a railway track, but I will be moving soon, so goodbye to that nuisance. And I'm gonna try and find a good green. That's gonna work with this. And I'm gonna try and find something that is gonna work okay. But where are my list of brushes? Okay, there they are. So probably something like that. And him. Gonna look again at the reference images. I wouldn't put it white for him, even though I'm tempted to do that there because we're just confused with her colors. Here we go. I kind of feel bad having only two colors, so I'm gonna look at this crazy thing here because this is just a whirlwind of colors and I love it. And I'm thinking where I can introduce color like this, and I think I'll do it in the shading part because I just love how crazy the colors are here. I'm gonna go right into purple. Or not. Let's see how I can blend this and get like a crazy color. Yep. I'm pleased with what I'm gonna do. But first I wanna finish the base colors. And the rope, I'm thinking what color should I make the rope? So the metal thing is definitely gonna be orange. But I just don't know about the rope. Any ideas, anybody? Help? Help? I'm just gonna do some birds a bit more while I think about it. My tummy is making weird noises. I might be hungry again. What color? What color? blank brain. Give me good ideas. These tails are very long. It was definitely a parrot. Now got turned into a crow. They're black parrots, so it's not too bad of a change. What I'm gonna do is select the line art here because the computer is better than me. Invert selected area and just go here and ta-da. Oops. Ta-da. Ah, crazy art. Give me ideas. Inspiration. I love the contrast between red and blue, and I did have some other things here. So I could make it gray, I think, and just put a lot of emphasis on the orange parts. Oops, wrong layer. Do I have color range? Color commute, okay. Did it select everything? Ah, I'm such a genius. Okay, and paste and details, metal, and rope. Patience. Think happy thoughts. Ah. This is kindergarten level of coloring. Stay within the lines. You can do it. it's already 4. And I haven't even done the base colors. Like that was supposed to be like the fastest and easiest part. You just put the base colors on. But I didn't succeed in that. I'm not sure exactly what material the rope is made out of, because it's not normal rope. It's not behaving like it. Maybe it's one of those silk ropes, because it's unraveling in a weird way. Or maybe I'm just not familiar with this type of rope. Okay, birds and so many fine details. Like you have a couple of pixels there, and because it's a very different color, just completely stands out. Oh, I have some more rope here. This is turning out to be just a clean your art hour. But I promise to get into more interesting things in just a bit, and I will correct these imperfections later. I mean, they really do annoy me, but like I do plan to turn on the blurriness of the line art a bit, so it will cover it eventually. Don't need to worry too much. You know what? I am gonna fill this up and cut it and put it on another layer, because I think it would just be easier for my peace of mind. Backbird. All of these things like so intertwined is kind of hard to pull them apart and have it on layers. Okay, let's select these guys and What happened? Did my stream end? Okay, no, it's still streaming. Let's see, it's still working. Okay, good. So I'm gonna do the light areas yellowish and shading gonna be purplish. In principle. And I'll just keep layering it on them till I get the desired effect. I wish I could control the selection tolerance. Doesn't really seem to be an option for it. Yeah, that rope there is not helping. The color is bleeding out everywhere. Gonna have to. Yeah, it's not working out. Okay. Maybe I'll go towards more of a blue on this side and kind of a yellowish light there. What did I touch now? Touch off. Don't want to touch anything anymore. Okay, select his hair. And good luck with trying to color this one, I guess. Gonna be something like this. Yeah, not helping. My computer is freezing. Yeah, the hair is really interfering. Should have put it on different layers, because the blending is just picking up colors I do not want it to pick up. Like, it's taking all of the black from the line art, and I really don't want it to do that. Color gamut. And press shift to subtract all of this. I do not want that. I only want her hair. So I can select this area as well. It's gonna be underneath. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Come on, don't freeze on me. There we go. And select that little part there as well. Oh. Uh-oh. I didn't put it on the right layer. I wonder on which layer did I put that. Now let's see on which incorrect layer. If I put these. Tail is old as time. I'm always do it on the wrong layer. That didn't select perfectly, so probably gonna have to go behind and correct a lot of those things. But I'll probably do that offline. Here I'll just get some of the base colors in so you guys can see what I'm going for. Come on, don't freeze every time I think it's too much to save, stream, and just do everything. Come on, don't freeze. Here you can do it just a little bit longer. Now, backlighting is one of the most difficult things you can ever try and do, but it always looks really interesting and special, so I gave it my best, to try and combine it. just soften everything up, and hopefully the colors that are picked up will not be as rough. And the issue is that there's no more color underneath there, so it's picking up like the green that was under it, and that's really not in our best interest. It's not giving us the colors that we wanted. As you can see, there's no color much underneath there either, so it's just bringing me that green that I don't want. Okay. Ah, yeah, it's keep freezing. It's also very hot, so maybe my computer is just not uh keeping up. So I'm probably gonna have to chop everything up and put them all on layers. You know, just for the sake of speed, I didn't do that, and because I was hoping I might be able to do it without that in a 2-hour stream. Again, I miscalculated, but you know, it's no problem. I'll do it later. Offline, and it's gonna take a while. So this is how it looks so far. I would say it's half done at my pace of doing anything. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you for watching. And I will try and finish it. It's been a pretty hectic week for me, so I'm not sure exactly when I'm gonna finish it. If I'm gonna do a two-part coloring, maybe not, because it's just, you know, too much nitpicking, and I don't think it'll be that interesting for you guys to see it. So I will just publish the final art when it's done. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and see you in the next live stream. The next live stream is going to be Saturday at 11 a.m. and I'll probably do another comic page from our comic book Niels Feynman's Time Traveling Adventures. And when I finish this one, I will put it online. So thank you guys, and see you next time. Bye bye.